Hello all, welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about what it means to see repeating numbers, more specifically 111. In my journey, I often see 111, 1111. I've seen 111 so many times that I would take a picture every time I saw 111, and I even started an Instagram with over like 30 posts, all 111, whether it be license plates, whether it be just looking at the time, whether it be apartment numbers, whether it be just random numbers on a piece of paper, anything. I would often see it, and I still do to this day. And upon looking at the meaning of 111, the definition, according to a lot of websites that offer spirituality insight, 111 usually means uh, 1 means independence, and 11 means, if I'm mistaken, I'm not too sure, duality. So you put them together, it really is 111 means to think more positive thoughts, to think more positively, to focus on more positive intention. The 111 is just another way for the universe to tell you to visualize things more positive, and that there's nothing to worry about. So whenever you see repeating numbers, more specifically 111, what it really means, at least to me, is that your perspective on things needs to change. It's the universe telling you that your mindset, or your choices, your life isn't going according to your inner soul, how it wants your life to go. You're going against your soul, you're going against your nature. And so your choices aren't in reflection with what's inside you. You're making choices that aren't necessarily healthy. You're making choices that aren't impactful to you, or you're just making choices that you just simply don't want to make, but you're making them out of fear. And whenever you see 111, it's the universe telling you that you need to clear the worries and the fear in your mind, because when you freshen your mind, when you clear your mind of worries and fear, then you clear your perspective on life, and your choices inevitably get better. Your choices um, reflect who you are inside, and that includes your mind. So if your life isn't going the way you want it to go, it's because your mindset is focused too heavily on fear. When you focus too much on fear and worry, let's say there's an opportunity like a job that you want to pursue, but yet all you can visualize in your mind is how you're going to fail. Maybe people won't like you. Maybe your boss will get mad at you about something. Maybe you get fired. You have all these fears. um, Before even pursuing the thing that you want to pursue, your fears are encompassing your mind. And so by focusing too much on fear and worry, it really limits you from even going after that thing. Or even if you go after it, your mind is too heavily focused on fear that you inevitably give it up, that you inevitably quit. And I say inevitably because your mind is too heavy on fear. So whenever you see 111, the 111 is uh, wanting you to acknowledge that you need to leave that behind. You need to leave behind the fear and the worry, and freshen your mind and clean your mind, so that when you clean your mind, you can clean your perspective on things, and you can make better choices. Excuse me. You can make better choices, you can make better decisions, and with better choices and better decisions comes, just a more fruitful life. But that cannot be so until you clear your mind. So if you're somebody that sees 111, or any repeating number for that matter, know that it's not a warning. It's not something that's trying to warn you for some sort of dooming future. It's more so just guidance. It's your angels, the universe, trying to just bump you and get your attention, for you to become aware of seeing um, what it is that you're thinking about predominantly. And the universe wants you to change it, because no matter what, we're always manifesting. And so if fear is a lot more prevalent in our life, it's because our minds are too focused on fear, our minds are too focused on worry. And if we want to manifest otherwise, we need to change what's in here. And that requires allowing us to be still within ourselves. That requires us to be more forgiving of our past, forgiving of judging ourselves too harshly, forgiving of just being cruel to ourselves and rude, um, treating ourselves as we would a best friend, treating ourselves with love and kindness, because that really is the only way for us to really um, embrace who we are, is to treat ourselves with kindness. Why would you want to treat yourself cruel? What do you have to gain by putting yourself down and insulting yourself? If you've made mistakes, um, then you know, by putting yourself down, you're just more likely to make those mistakes that much more persistent. So if you want to stop those mistakes, we need to understand that we made mistakes because we didn't care about ourselves, and while making those mistakes, we didn't love ourselves. We were too busy hating on ourselves and criticizing ourselves and judging ourselves and pressuring ourselves, and so which reflected on our actions and our choices. And so by reversing it and loving ourselves and not and forgiving our past mistakes, knowing that we can do better by example, then it makes our choices clean. It makes our choices that much more beneficial to us and to the people around us. But we need to forgive ourselves. We need to love ourselves, and that's the only way we can clear the mind we have of fear and worry, is by loving who we are and knowing that there isn't anything to worry about. There's nothing to worry about. There really isn't anything to worry about. I mean, worry really, we think that by worrying we care, but worrying doesn't mean that you care. Worrying means that you fear. And when you fear, then you just invite more in your life. We are the alchemists, the creators of our lives. And we can let that empower us, or we can let it be a burden. And we can choose. We always have the choice to let it empower us. And if we want more fruitful opportunities to come our way, we really need to freshen our mind. And so we need to just sit with ourselves for the time being, not distract ourselves, to just sit with ourselves and just really find out what it is that makes us unique. Stop judging ourselves for mistakes and really just love who we are. And then it'll multiply. So that's what 111 means, at least for me, is to clean the mind. And when we clean the mind, we clean our perspective. When we clean our perspective, we make better choices. When we make better choices, we live a more fruitful life. So if you're somebody that sees repeating numbers, 111, 222, 333, even 444, 555, 666. A lot of people freak out when they see 666. But 666 does not mean anything, is not endangering at all. It's just another message that the universe has for you. The universe is completely neutral, but it will assist you in terms of, if you want a more fruitful life, and we all desire that, it will assist you if you focus on that. And also be grateful. Whenever you see 111, just be grateful. Or any kind of repeating number, know that it's not a coincidence. It's beyond a coincidence. Only you can really know that. But know that it's not a coincidence, and just be grateful that you see it, because understand that something is helping you along the way. Something is guiding you along the way, and it wants you to succeed, and it wants you to be happy. So that's just pretty much it for this video. I hope you got something from it. Thank you so much for watching, and like always, I'll see you on the next one.